What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the Market Overview, guys. Today, if you watched the Sunday sermon yesterday, we talked about this 4,300 level, looking for dips into this area, maybe a small liquidity grab underneath 4,300. We said it exactly, and look where we bottomed out today, very nicely. Now, did we just have a change of a break of structure here? Right? Did we create a higher low? Right. Did we create a higher low? I don't know. This was working out to be a bear flag. It still could be a bear flag because we're really not getting above any EMAs or MAs on any technical standpoint here. But nonetheless, we are getting rather tight, right? We're getting tight down here in this little bit of a range we're kind of establishing, right? You guys can see this little range in here. So we're getting tight. The TTM squeeze is getting red. That shows consolidation. That shows the market setting up to make a move, whether it's up or down. I don't know. The only thing we do know is tomorrow we do have some data coming out. Really just we have some pre-market data. We have a Fed speaker in the pre-market. We have the red book. I think it's at like 8:55 or something like that. And then we have the optimism or economic optimism outlook. And we have the JOLTS job openings. That comes at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's 30 minutes after the market opens tomorrow. And that's really it for tomorrow. So not a whole lot going on. We just have the Fed speaker early in the pre-market, and then we have some data coming out 30 minutes into the market open. That's all you need to worry about. So tomorrow, I still think, as long as 4,300 holds, right, I think we could easily see a move back above 4,330. Break and hold 4,330, 4,355, 4,370. Okay, break and hold 4,330, 4,355, 4,370. Ultimately, if we can get a relief bounce up to 4,400, I'd be looking for a possible reject up there just initially, right? Just initially. But ultimately, we want to see another higher low. So we need 4,300 to hold. We need 4,300 to hold. I do think there is a huge short trade setting up here at about 4,295. If that breaks and holds to the downside, we'll just go take us all the way down to 4,265 is the bottom of that old balance zone. And then underneath there, about 4,240, I'd be looking for a bounce long in that area down there. But as of right now, 4,295 to 4,300 has to hold. If it does, great. Watch the bounce. If not, you can get the short trade set up, which would take us down to the previous week lows. Ultimately, I think down to 4,265, above 4,330. Okay, above 4,330, 4,355, 4,367, 4,380, 4,400 above there. SPY chart. Well, going to look similar to the ES chart here, right? There it is. As you can see, where do we hold, right? 425. That 425 area, big level, super red here on the TTM. So where do we go? I don't know. As long as 425 holds or 424.50, as long as 424.50 to 425 holds, right? Look for the bounce in that area. Short trade sets up underneath there. It takes us down to the weekly low 422. Ultimately, I think down to about 420. 418 is the 200 MA on the daily. So keep your eye there, right? Keep your eye here on this daily chart. It's 419 now, right? 419 creeping up. So watch this. I think ultimately we will get that bounce down there. When? I don't know, right? I don't know. But if long as we get back above 429, really 430. If we can get back above 430, puts 432 to 434, 436 on the table, goes by twos, keeps it really easy. Looking for 424.50 to hold. If we break underneath that, look for the short trade down to about 422 or even down to 420. I'd be looking for the bounces down in that area. QQQ, a lot stronger than SPY this morning. SPY seemed like it was getting dragged down by the banks. I could tell we were going to try to pop today at some point because all the tech names were up. SPY was just making new lows. All the tech names are up. So we still see we've got the TTM is nice. Black, it's going a little, it's red. It's going a little bit black, showing it's going to be moving out of its consolidation phase. It looks like it wants to take out this gap to the upside. 363 opens up, 365 gap, fill above there, 369, 370. Need 357.50 to hold. As long as 357.50 holds, you're great. Short trade sets up underneath 357, takes us down to 354.50 at 351 of a weekly low underneath there. IWM, last but not least, the weakest today. Where do we go down and bounce? 173. 173. So we broke underneath the weekly low. We just zoom out and we can look left here. Right, we can see this daily chart. We really want no lower than 172.50, but I think pretty much down here at about 170 is the ultimate bounce zone I would be looking for. There is a little gap to fill here at about 172, right? 172. So call it 172, 172.50. I'd be looking for the bounce down there, but lots of weakness in the Russell. right? Lots of weakness there, something to note. If we want to get a nice big relief rally, want to get the Russell on board with us as a risk on meter, but going to be watching today's low. Don't want anything underneath, but 172.50 would be that area I'd be looking for bounces, because you see this bottom of this old balance zone, right? But excuse me, bottom of the old balance zone. I'd be looking for bounces. Needs to reclaim. Okay, needs to come up and take this off here. Needs to come up and reclaim 175. 175, we need to come and reclaim, okay, to show us that we can mark a bottom, get us marching back up. I think if 175 reclaims, target today's high of the day, 176.50, and then takes us up to 178. Cap fill is at 180. Underneath this low here, I don't like the short, don't like the R&R short. I would just be looking for the bounces down at about 172 area. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you. Remember, we got some data in the morning. Other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early. Remember, you got to wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. See you bright and early. Peace.